Growing up, I used to watch Young Justice, and it was one of my favorite. It actually is my favorite TV show of all time, until season 4 dropped. Season 4 dropped, and it just went downhill from there. It wasn't very good in my opinion, but you know, there's a reason why I didn't get renewed for season 5. I felt like it was just very bad, and let's dive into it. So, I originally thought Young Justice Season 4 was going to be great. It's going to be awesome. At first, I go into the season, I was very optimistic. Killing off Superboy originally, well, that was a big shock to me, and
We can all hear you.
I thought they were just going to take it another way. Seasons 1 and 2 were great. Don't get me wrong, they were great. It was tightly plotted, it was character packed, and the storyline was great. We really like to see all the aspects of all the characters being thrown in there, and each character having a little character development arc. But in season 4, they tried doing that, but they just did it completely wrong. They butchered it, in my opinion. I don't understand how badly can someone mess up a story arc, because they decided to do everything. They decided to do all the characters individually, have a story arc, and then tie it all up in the last 2 episodes, which makes no sense to me. They did everyone except Nightwing as well. They gave Nightwing no spotlight, and I think he tied the whole show together. He was great in the first 3 seasons, right? But the 3rd season, it was okay, right? It was I mean, they introduced new characters. I felt like it was kind of forced. They should have developed the season 2 characters a little bit more. They only really developed Beast Boy, and he was the starter of all that crap, that outsider crap. But in season 4, they decided to focus on him more instead of the other characters about his depression. And yeah, it's a good way to bring notice to it, but in my opinion, it was just a waste of time. You don't really have to cover depression in a show like this. The plot, going back to the plot was terrible. I do not understand why they did half the stuff they did. It just felt like filler to me, in my opinion. Half the arcs literally had no use for anything. Aqualad's arc was completely useless. I have no idea why they did it. They didn't really have a clear story, and they decided to bring in Kryptonians, which, in my opinion, was another waste of time. They should have developed the Darkseid plot more. And I know at the end of the post-credits, they kind of bought back, they tied it together, but I think they could have done it another way, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it's just terrible. It's all scattered. In my opinion, they should have just stuck to the original plot line about Darkseid. They should have not brought in that Kryptonian crap, because no one wants to see that shit. Yeah, in my opinion, it was just a flop, and there's a reason why I didn't get renewed for a 5th season, unfortunately. As much as I wanted it to get renewed for a 5th season, it didn't, and it's because they came out with all this goish slop, and I'm honestly, frankly, appalled by the shit that they pulled. If they could redo it, I would redo season 4. It was just a waste of time, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think, but yeah, I do not enjoy Young Justice Phantoms, and hopefully in the future Young Justice season 5 gets renewed, but the likelihood is very low unless the fans come together and do something. But yeah, that's all I got.